Hello, it's Wade Heineman. It is, as you can see, I changed the date on my paper here to June 14th. I didn't want to change the paper, so I put it June 14th in a couple of different places there. But as you can see, Wade Heineman, fogzap1.wordpress.com /blog. Twitter, Wade Heineman I am. I live 1.5 miles north of Fairbank, Iowa, and this is V68. Here's where I live. This is north on V68. Those are the first curves north of Fairbank, up ahead there. I've got the same shirts on I had in my pictures the other day. There was some utility locator out here today, skinny white kid with one of those safety vests on. I came out and talked to him just a couple sentences, just let him know why I was out here. But I was out by the road today showing who I was again. When I say skinny white kid, he was probably 20, but similar hair as me. Everybody is wearing their yellow shirts today. I assume that's because of illegal surveillance depicting me as some kind of monster, but it's because I need to vent my anger for 7 years of being tortured through this, as anybody should be able to understand now. 7 years, way too long for anybody to go through all this, not knowing who the frauds are. So you can see where I'm going here, going toward the shed, and I've taken pictures of this scenery many times. All the photos on my sites are me. I know I look rough some days, and I need to cut my hair, and I'll do that at some point. I might even do it tonight, I don't know, but here's the scene. I've been here all day by myself. My father came, and this is the tractor I drove over to my parents. And there was some indication about this. That came with the yellow F-150 when I bought it in 2018. And that was sold at an insurance auction in 2020. My hair is really bad today. I should actually probably tame it down, but there's the Murano. The Chevy Suburban. And here's where I live. Since fall 2018, I've lived in the camper there. But when they illegally surveil me or take surveillance from me when they're doing it constantly, and I'm being tortured in many different ways over the last 7 years, I have to vent my anger. And I'm doing it here by myself, but the frauds take surveillance of me and edit it digitally and stuff and try and claim that I'm talking to them when I'm not, obviously. But yeah, I had some brats yesterday, so my face, you can see my face is fatter in the face. But I won't eat much tonight, and tomorrow it'll be back to the same kind of thing. But here we go into the camper. And same thing here. There's my TV that I think has surveillance. Here's my other stuff again. Just for identity, all this stuff is. It's that Ragbri t-shirt I was went first on Ragbri in 1998. So, and here's that scene. I took photos this way, and I put these same pants on. So you can see it's it's me in this scene. And I had these shoes on I bought this winter. They're lightweight and warm as they can be for being really cheap, and that's why I bought them. But you can see I have this same pants on. X, Y for male. But and here's my hand. If I put my hand here, you can see my hand is 10.75 inches long. Twitter, Wade Heineman, IM. WADEHEINEMANIAM. Facebook.com/WADEHEINEMAN.1. Fogzap1.wordpress.com. I am Wade Heineman. And you can see I changed the dates here on these to 6/14, 6/14, and over here, 14th. It did have the 12th. It's getting really messy here, but I wanted it to be the same paper that I've been using recently because the fraud stole half or most of that notebook of past dates that I used here. Just moved the light source there. So this has receipts in it. It's just a box with receipts. Here's the pants I had on this winter when I took those photos. When I was gonna go to UNI, when I started going to UNI, and then couldn't finish because of all the fraud drama. There's the UNI Panther shirt. Here's an old shirt I wore a lot, an old Western shirt. Wore these shorts a lot in here. Some of this clothing I might have left in here at times, and the frauds may have staged lies with it. So I don't ever know what they've staged lies with. But you see Intercog shirt. From 2011. This is the one I wore in the early 1990s. Forrest Gump, ironically, had the same shirt after I had it. And Adam Sandler skit called The Hurley Boy. But I've never been feminine. I've always been male heterosexual, born that way. Anatomically correct male. There's another one. This one I wore a lot. Western shirt in the early 2000s and the late 2010s. Or late 2000s and early 2010s probably. This one I wore to Intercog. Here's a pair of pants. Pair of pants that I wore a lot. Carpenter pants. My other pair of shoes. These are all my stuff. These are not somebody else's stuff. And I do look very rough today. But like I said, I'll cut my hair, and one day after I have eaten those brats, I will look a lot different. But that's what I look like now. And again, this is the scene from my TV. And I put that up because I think there's surveillance in my television. But it's only been me in the camper here. So, as you can see, it's just myself. I haven't had anybody else in this camper. I lived in it since 2018. My hair is just completely wild. And I don't do anything to my hair. It's not a style. I just let it grow recently. People talking about me getting a hairstyle. I haven't been to inside a hair cutter or salon for over 10 years. I cut my own hair. And I let it grow lately because it seems like the frauds gain ground on their stage lies if I cut my hair, so I didn't cut it this time. But I did trim my facial hair roughly when I was at my parents' the other day. looks like. It's a mess, but it's a small camper and I have to try and keep all this stuff I don't want stolen in boxes, and then I load it up because the frauds steal little bits and pieces at a time. So again, there's my hand. If a fraud claims to be me, measure their hand. 10.5 inches or 11 inches. It's right at 10.75 inches for that, and then put my hand over it. It's right at 10.75 inches. So if someone claims to be me, measure their hand. I'm not going to go back there because as you can see, I've got my boxes that I have to take with me when I go anywhere so the frauds don't steal it back there. It says W. Heineman, Housing Inspector. Signing off. Wade Heineman. And I will be cutting my hair soon, probably, because it's getting hard to control. Uncontrollable, really. But it's the longest I've had it, like I said, since probably junior high. I didn't want my mother to cut my hair in junior high because she cut bowl haircuts, but signing off, Wade Heineman.